Hi, Mrs. Hecker. This is Haley Coppins, and I will be doing a review of Thoroughly Modern Millie. So I was in the show, as you know, so everything I'm going to tell you is from my perspective. So 3 adjectives that I would describe the show is very energetic, lively, and upbeat all the time. Very modern, obviously, within the title. And I just felt very invited the whole time, very just like drawn in at every second and every moment. As for the setting of it, it was in 1922 in Manhattan, New York. Now, for the protagonist and antagonist, I can't really put my finger on one specific one that stuck out above the couple that I saw, but the antagonist, I would definitely, obviously, is Daisy Crumpler / Mrs. Mears, who was played by Amanda Wart, and she did such a fantastic job doing this role, playing a very dramatic, mischievous person. But I like that she was able to play it how we could like Mrs. Mears, but also at the same time not want her to win. So that was very well done. One specific moment that I thought was very significant and played a very big role was the scene with Muzzy and Millie in Muzzy's dressing room, and they're there talking, and Muzzy's telling Millie about her husband, Mr. Van Hosmeer, and just telling her about how they met and what true love kind of looks like. And I like that I feel like that was kind of a turning point for Millie, realizing that true love was better than marrying your boss kind of thing. But the line, Muzzy, you're so worthwhile. Every time I would sit back there backstage and I would watch that scene specifically because it went right into Gimme Gimme, and it was just very heartfelt and just drew you right in. You just believed everything that they were saying, and it was so well done. I about cried each time. But yes. As for the scenery, which was done by you yourself, Connie Hecker, I absolutely loved the cityscape. That was so beautiful, and it definitely made you feel like you were in right downtown New York. Costumes by Kathy Jordan. She did so well. I loved all of my costumes. It made me feel very in character every time I put them on. It just like warped you back in time, and you're like, woo! So with each change, it was just so good. The lighting was done by April McWilliams. She did very well because I didn't notice it. It was so well done, but I did notice it whenever the sound or the light board went off, and I was like, oh my word, I didn't realize how much it like played into it and like affected us, because I didn't notice it. It was great. It was so well done. It definitely brought everything to life and really tied everything together. So the lights and the scenery and the costumes were just so good. I loved it. So there was a lot of multiple conflicts going on. Obviously, Millie with trying to figure out what she needs rather than what she wants to do with marrying her boss. Jimmy obviously needed to get his life together and figure out how he just needed to find actual love rather than just playing around with all these girls. Like, get it together, Jimmy. Who was played by Ryan Hippie. He did well too. Oh, and Millie was played by Hannah Mel, and then Muzzy was played by Shelby. Oh shoot, I forgot her last name. Shelby Mason, sorry. They did so good. There's a lot of mini plots, but the main major conflict was with Mrs. Mears, obviously, in the white slavery. So, yes, I loved everything overall. It was such a fun show, and I enjoyed being with those people every day, all the way from the beginning of rehearsal process to opening night to closing night. And it was really weird because we all didn't become like one big family until we started. I think it was till like Tech Week, like halfway through Tech Week, we all finally became very close. And I'm so blessed to be in this show. This show was so much fun. I actually did it in high school, and so it was so cool to bring it back to life again and just be able to step up my game, because what I didn't know so much. I was a freshman, and so I didn't know very much about it and about acting or anything. So watching all this come together, it was so fun. It was the greatest. So yeah, that was my review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.